Welcome to NP&J.
We're going to talk about video games.
And sandwiches.
And we're back.
What's up?
I'm Jessica.
I'm Nikki.
Are we supposed to fight him, or
Yeah.
what are we doing?
Wait.
Wait, no, we're not fighting him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, because we look spooky. So they don't think that we're... Why am I can't move. Oh, now it's a cutscene. I really like his Halloween Town costume. The mayor! You know what I didn't realize is that he's two-faced.
Yeah?
And I think I was watching an Everything Wrong With when he was just like, oh, tooth-faced politician. I see what you did there. I thought that was funny. Yay! Everyone hits the pumpkin.
Bravo, Jack! Bravo! Those ghosts will be a big hit at this year's Halloween.
I like this one, so I want to listen to it.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. But their movement still needs work. It's not scary enough. I want to strike bone-chilling terror. I'm going to consult the doctor.
Then I'll go attend.
Did they get the original dudes?
I don't know.
Yeah. I'll have to look that one up. Because I liked the voices that they had in the movie. It's the doctor. I really like Sally's song.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's someone who did a rendition of it. I don't remember who it was.
We'll try to clean up the visuals a lot, too, because this is really dark for me.
Yeah, it'll probably be a little dark, so we'll do what we can to brighten it up. Hopefully it doesn't look terrible like a couple of the things in the past have.
Yeah, we try. It's just a PS2 on a...
Yeah.
It's not made for HD.
Maybe it was Evanescence.
Maybe?
I don't understand.
I don't know.
Maybe the guidance system was damaged in the explosion.
Nonsense. My devices are always perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've got it. Why, of course. The heartless
So they know
need
what they
a
are.
heart. Doctor, do you think we can add a heart to that device?
Certainly. A heart's not all that complicated. Let's get to work.
I guess
make
he's
a
like
heart.
the only heartless
First, take a container with a lock.
creatures in all of Disney.
We need a key to this thing
Why do you
first.
have a key around a heart that you made?
Where did he find it?
I don't know. Really gonna unlock it for them? Oh, right, mummy noises.
Yeah. Why not? If they succeed, we won't have to fight the Heartless, right? Besides, I want to see the Heartless dance too. Don't you?
I think mummy noises are all like zombie noises. They just moan, right?
I think so.
Amazing.
It kind of depends on which person's doing the zombies, because like in Walking Dead, they have that.
Yeah,
Kind
that's
of, and then
one
some
of the
zombies
issues.
do the.
Yeah, well, that's one of the issues I think with zombies and zombie movies is
They make
it's different every time. The rules and
Yeah.
the type of zombies are different.
some are fast, some are slow, some eat brains, some just eat, some whatever.
Yeah.
Zombies in movies and everywhere, they always go after somebody, like a hero, or especially Walking Dead. They're really good about this, where they get attacked by 500 zombies who are eating them to bits. And then you see them later mostly whole with a couple bites on them as a zombie. It's like,
Yeah.
you were being eaten completely. You would not... No! It only bugs me.
Yeah. I don't get it. Well, at the very least, I hope we will never have to worry about Twilight zombies.
Didn't they try to make a movie, though, where a zombie comes back to becoming a human, and it was like a romantic...
A romantic comedy
Teen
type.
thing.
Yeah,
I
that
forgot
was
that one.
Warm Blood.
Yeah.
Or something
I didn't
like that.
watch it, but I knew about it, and I was like, I don't think I'm going to watch that.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
It was okay.
Apparently there is a TV series called iZombie.
Right.
And that's like a detective where she eats the brains of the victims and kind of gets their memories and stuff like that.
Which, oddly enough, I think is based on a comic book.
We're going to switch Donald out for Jack.
Okay. I do not mind, because Jack is awesome.
He is. All right, I'm going to talk to you. Can I talk to you? Talk. Where could that girl be? I don't know his real voice.
It's kind of... What? I did not make that.
We got another torn page. Winnie the Pooh.
Nope. We're focusing on Halloween. Don't bring that stuff up. They're two completely different genres.
Claymation, hand-drawn art.
Yeah. I want to see a...
Jack, we have a
I gotta let them
major
talk.
crisis.
It's important.
The Heartless are completely out of control. We can't stop them.
Maybe our experiment triggered something. Everything will be fine, Mayor. You have nothing to worry about.
Okay. I was a realistic portrayal of zombies, because all of the zombies in movies are supernatural. Because they live and exist and function longer than physics and reality and the laws of our universe will allow them to. So I want to see one where there is a zombie outbreak, but it lasts like a couple days to a week, because most people will be smart, hide in their homes, lock the doors, and the zombies will decay and fall apart because they don't have food, constant food to continue to sustain them. And because that, they won't have the water or the food necessary to continue that, and they'll also burn up all of their energy searching for food. So a lot of the zombies will die out immediately, as long as people, stay in their house.
Well, how are zombies, like, alive to begin with?
They're undead. So they're
So
not
then how
alive,
would
they're
they
not dead.
How would they...
They're in a form in between.
Starve.
Well, that's supernatural talk.
Oh, yeah.
I'm saying being natural, like in our world, based on physics and the law of conservation of energy and all that fun stuff. Well, the conservation of energy is different. That's transferring from one form to another, never losing or gaining energy, just switching forms. But like, yeah, like if we didn't have food, we would starve or die of thirst. If zombies didn't have food, they should starve or die of thirst. Especially much quicker than us, because...
They're dehydrated already.
Well, yeah, that, and they're not, like, functioning. They're like, oh, I need to conserve energy so I can survive longer. They're like, no, hey, food, they're mindless munching machines that wander around wasting energy. So they would die out really quickly. And I know it wouldn't be very entertaining, because there's like, oh, horror and gore and munching. It's like, well, no, it'd actually be... If it's done with the idea of reality in mind, because like we discussed earlier, if you have the rules of that world and you live by those rules, then it makes sense, and then you can be like, oh, okay, yeah, I get this, it's believable. And that's what you want. It's that suspension of disbelief. And so if you go into a world where zombies are real, but they die out real quick, you just need to make sure you don't get caught in a swarm of them, because you can outrun one or two, no problem.
Check this place too. What's the Heartless here? Way.
So you have people just hide in their home for a couple days and it's done. Or if it got really bad, you'd have militia, paramilitary groups, or even the army itself fortified, because those bases, like we've got 2 bases nearby here in Utah. We've got the one just at the point of mountain in between Utah and Salt Lake County. And then there's the one base out in West Jordan. And then they have the headquarters that's off the freeway on the way there. And then they got Air Force Base further up past Salt Lake near Davis County. It's like people could go to those military installations where they have tons of army, soldiers, flying machines, and artillery that can just destroy, and they'll be fine. It'll be like, all right, cool.
Yeah, and what's bad in movies, the military are always the ones who like be turned into zombies. Like they don't have anywhere where they can be bit.
Yeah, that's a really stupid thing. Is they're the military. They're
in their riot gear and stuff. Like,
yeah.
Seriously.
Though the military people are the last. Them and probably SWAT would be the last groups to fall to zombies because they're well defensed.
She went all Star Wars. She has a bad feeling about this. Sorry.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah. I had an idea for a zombie movie myself where you actually have someone who went to a store, grabbed like, you know, those stores that are just all dedicated to like knives and swords and stuff. Mm-hmm. Goes to one of those, gets some of those weapons, goes to like a fun little shop, gets some armor, some chainmail, and some duct tape, and just makes this haphazard armor set out of thick cloth, duct tape, and chainmail. Mm-hmm. And then they run around swinging a sword. Because you never see those people. In any zombie movie, you never see anybody with a blade. It's always, well, you have to have guns. It's like, well, guns are noisy.
Yes.
They draw attention to you, and you run out of ammunition.
Well, again, in The Walking Dead, they like to use machetes or a katana.
Well, that's one character.
Well, Michonne does the katana. Tyrese, I think, had the hatchet or the hammer. Daryl has his crossbow, which infinite amount of arrows.
Yeah. Well, you see him collect them.
Yeah, but they'd have broken over time.
Very likely, yeah. But I'm sure he knows how to make his own and finds places to restock, I guess. But
wait, no, wrong way. I'm so lost as where I need to go. I think I go back to the doctor. I actually had a comedy bit where I just wanted to be like, zombie apocalypse, and then have everyone screaming and all sorts of stuff, and then like cut to meanwhile in Hawaii, and then just having everybody just living normal in Hawaii. La, da, da, da.
yeah.
And just because it would be funny, because they're pretty puppies.
Pretty isolated.
Pretty isolated. Yeah. Well, Jamaica. Or,
yeah, and the other thing for it to be actually effective is it would need to be planned. Like someone would need to strategically plan it. Like release the virus in a huge global event where you're going to have people from all over the world participate, infect them there, like near the end, and then when they travel, they spread it. Like
12 Monkeys.
Yeah. So like when you see those charts and diagrams that they have of like, oh, this person going here, and then like the lines spreading out from that city, kind of like that. If they plan that to where it has a 12-hour incubation period, then you can spread it, and it's like airborne, and then you could just infect millions of people super quick, and then just pick up the ashes after everyone's dead, because realistically, yeah, they'll turn into zombies, but then they'll die, and then there'll be a smaller population to manage.
Yeah.
See, that's how an evil scientist would work, and then they just take over.
And then meanwhile in Hawaii, la, da, da, da. No, that's not what they do. They have a lot of things they do there.
Yeah, they got some pretty cool stuff out there in Hawaii.
Never-ending volcanoes.
But
we have more of a chance of like getting killed in a volcanic eruption than people in Hawaii.
Likely. Because I think we're right on the...
We're on top of a mountain.
Yeah.
A big one that's going to pop at any point.
Yeah. Well, we're overdue for a major earthquake is what I remember.
Which the problem with the Salt Lake Valley is it's just like a pudding bowl. It's like it's just sand. So there's not, like, if it hits, it's just everything just gets swallowed up.
Yeah. Well, if it splits, yeah. But if it shakes, because it's sand, it actually absorbs a lot more of the damage. Instead of a more stable place. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I know there was an earthquake in Missouri a couple of years ago, and my cousins felt it where they lived, and they were like pretty far from where the epicenter was. All right, I'm getting them. But because of the compact ground, the vibrations were felt in a much wider radius.
Yeah. All right. Do we know what we're doing?
We're going to go find the mayor.
Okay.
I'm the one who's paying attention to the story.
Yeah. Sorry, I got on this tirade about zombies because I don't like zombie movies. I would like to like zombie movies because they're a supernatural D&D type creature, which is a lot of fun. Roll away, roll away.
I was trying to heal myself.
Well, you need to get out of danger first.
Yeah. I'm like, where?
And I'd just like to see a good, like maybe like the early George Romero ones, like his first one or two, where they were scary. Mm-hmm. Then it became all about gore.
He didn't call them zombies, I don't think.
Yeah, they were just living dead.
Because zombies technically it's a voodoo term, where we put someone under like a trance or whatever, and you kind of control them. They aren't undead. They're just in like a drug-induced trance, and you just tell them what to do. And that's like, you know, they do the moaning, the kind of a thing. Like they're, those were, and so that's why I think when he first did the zombie, you know, the Night of the Living Dead, never said zombies. Zombies, I don't know why or when they became adopted the word zombies, but
yeah, he
hates it because it's like, no,
it's
not what a real zombie actually is.
Yeah.
It's a voodoo thing. Which, you know, did you ever see the movie, gosh, it was with Kate Hudson,
Probably
Skeleton
not.
Key. It dealt with a little bit with the voodoo. You know, if you don't believe it's true, then it won't have any effect on you. And that had one of those, you know, horror movie twists where, like, you know, you actually really hate the ending because, oh man, I'm not paying attention to my health. You gotta let me know when I gotta heal.
Okay. Maybe, I don't know. I'll have to take a look because I know I've seen a couple of things. One I'm thinking of.
I mean, I can't say it was amazing. Because I don't like those endings where, like, at the very end, the bad guy kind of gets away with it.
Sure.
I don't really.
Well,
like
if it's earned.
Well,
if the bad guy earns his escape and his victory, I'm all for it. But if it's a cop out, like, oh, I'm gonna come back and get you, you know, at the end of like most.
Okay, well then
movies.
you'll probably like it then.
Okay. Yeah, like I want them to like put in the work and the effort and then succeed and get away. That's satisfying as opposed to the cheap. Oh, now he's still alive and he got away for a sequel. It's like, nah. Them cheap end of the movie scares that you see on all this horror crap.
Scream 1000.
Yeah. Freddy Krueger, Jason, Mike Myers. Yeah, all that fun stuff. But tell you what, we'll go ahead and fight these monsters and we'll catch up next time at where we're supposed to be.
The mayor.
Yeah. Alright, ciao ciao.
Snip. Snip. Transition noises. Ta-da!
Oh no, it's gonna rain.